Hi everybody, Caroline here, and this video has been a long time in the making. It's been a long time since I posted a video here on my YouTube channel, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I've been through a lot of changes personally over the last few months since I last posted, and I always find it difficult when I'm in the middle of those changes to really kind of grasp what's going on and to be able to explain it and be able to share it. And I kind of almost want to see how the story ends before I share the story, if you know what I mean, rather than sharing it in the middle of the journey, which is not necessarily the best thing to do, but hey, sorry, that's the way it is. And so today's video, I just wanted to share a few updates really on some of the major shifts and major changes that I've experienced over the last few months, and what I've learned about myself and about personal development and about getting clear on your goals and becoming the person you need to be in order to make things happen. So since August last year, for example, I started working on my health. That was an intention I set myself last year, to get on top of my weight, my exercise, and my relationship with my body, if you like, my physical body. If you think back to all the changes I've been through over the last 3 years now, since I quit my job on cruise ships. I was explaining this in an article I was writing the other day, that I feel like that was a point when I quit that job. So Anya had just died, I quit my job, and I ripped my life apart effectively. You know, I let go of everything, almost everyone, and started afresh. I started rewriting my life from a blank canvas, and that was back in 2019. So I've had to kind of rebuild all the different pillars of my life. That's, you know, my relationships, that's my my relationship with myself, my mindset, personal development, how I earn money, my business, gaining the skills to support myself financially, yeah, I think that's all of it. And I've kind of year by year, so my first year was my priority was self, was who am I, what do I want, where do I want to go with my life, what's the point of life, what's the meaning of life, all those kind of things, what do I enjoy, what am I good at, how can I create a lifestyle design, if you like, that suits me, that suits my goals, what I want to achieve in life, the kind of life I want to live, that enables me to earn an income while I'm doing that in a, you know, that fits into that lifestyle. So kind of, you know, working to live rather than living just to work. And who did I need to become in order to kind of let go of the employee mindset that I'd always had, that I've had, you know, since I left school and went straight into work at the age of what was I 21, 22, and ever since then. And there's a very different mindset to go from employee, where you know, it's all about turning up every day, work ethic, getting the job done, building relationships with your colleagues, your team, your managers, your clients, all those kind of things, your suppliers, and doing the work. You know, doing what you're told to do, doing what you're paid to do. At the end of the day, well, you know, going home and living the rest of your life. Now, when you go for more of a lifestyle design approach, like I did, it's how do you combine all the elements of your life, your work, you know, the thing that you do for your vocation, if you like, the thing that you do that lights you up, how you earn money, how you fit in time with friends and family, how you fit in time for yourself, how you fit in time for your health, how you manage your time, how you manage your priorities, how you manage yourself. That's all different skills that you kind of need to learn on that journey. So my first year was very much getting myself sorted. Who am I? Where do I want to go? What direction do I want to go in my life? What things do I want in my life? What people do I want in my life? Where do I want to be physically, geographically? What kind of house do I want to live in? All that kind of stuff. So year one was self. Year two was very much wealth. Was how am I going to support myself financially? Fortunately, I had enough savings and enough money to get myself through that first year, without actually earning any money. Very fortunate that my previous life and my employment journey gave me enough savings to be able to do that, and to invest in myself and invest in setting the right foundations for the rest of my life, really, or certainly the next phase of my life. And the next year, year two, was wealth. Year two was, right, how am I now going to earn money that's in alignment with who I want to be, with who I am, with what my skills I have, what I have to offer the world, and introducing concepts like ikigai, for example, which is combining like your purpose, your passion, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you enjoy, and what you can get paid for. If you can find the intersection of all those four things, have a search on Google for the term ikigai. It's a Japanese term, Ikigai. So that was very much, how do I earn money for myself? How do I support myself? Enough money, not millions. I didn't need millions, just needed enough to cover my basic living needs, at least for the first year. But do it in a way that is in alignment with my values. And by the end of, I set myself a financial goal of earning a certain amount of income by the end of that year, and I hit it in December that year. So I realised the power of intentions. And so year 3, that was last year, I was like, right, well, if I've been able to, sort myself out, earn money for myself, I've been able to do those 2 things, what else in my life do I want to fix? The next thing I wanted to fix was my health, was my relationship with my body, which has always been, for me, the lowest priority. It's always been the thing that comes last. I've had a body that generally works. It gets me around. I've had knee issues most of my life, kind of grumble about them, but they haven't really stopped me doing anything. And I've been overweight my whole life. Now that has caused me issues mentally, and a lot of areas, and in relationships, intimate relationships, for example. So my end goal really was to get myself into an intimate relationship, but I felt like a step I needed to do before that was get my health sorted, so I felt more confident in myself, in my body. And so August last year I started working with a health coach, and wonderful guy, Swedish guy called Carrie, amazing guy. I meet with him every week. He's supported me the whole way, and he's helped me adapt or build health into my lifestyle as well, into my lifestyle design. So I go for a morning walk first thing every morning, and turns out that's the best way to start my day. It really allows me to wake up. I'm not one of these people who gets out of bed and is firing on all cylinders first thing in the morning. I need time, about 2 hours in the morning, to kind of like come to and like really be in the world. So a half-hour walk in the fresh air, get daylight, get my vitamin D, get my body pumped up, my blood flowing, all those kind of things, when my mind is kind of like waking up. Use that time to listen to an audiobook or a podcast or a meditation or something like that. So that starts to wake my brain up, but is also already feeding my brain with positive stuff before the rest of the world kind of seeps in, before I open my phone, check emails, check messages, stuff like that, and start to be directed by other people for the rest of the day. So I start my day, normally sort of sit on the computer and start my work day around 10 o'clock in the morning, having already been up for 2 hours and done things for myself, got myself in a good place before I even start my day. So that's been brilliant. And as a result of that health journey, so up until Christmas, I've lost, I think it was 18 kilograms by Christmas in weight, in 3.5 months, I think it was. Just over 3 months. And that journey is continuing and progressing, and really, really happy with what I've done. So I hit all my weight goals before the end of the year. So again, set the intention at the beginning of the year, and by the end of the year I'd hit it. And so my next goal was relationships. Now that took a turn last year that I wasn't expecting as well, with my now partner Marcel. So that developed. I came over to the Netherlands September last year, and things progressed between us. We've been friends for many years, close friends, since his sister Anya died, my best friend. And but yeah, something developed between us, and it's taken a while for that to kind of be nurtured, that little seed to grow. But that's a journey that I've also been going on the last few months, and that's something I don't talk about openly very much, because I find it's very private. He's a very private guy as well, and I don't think it's fair to share too much of that. I don't mind sharing, but I don't want to share too much of his story publicly. Not yet, anyway. I don't think he's ready for that. But just to say that that's been a part of my life that's really blossomed as well in the last few months. And I'm currently in the Netherlands right now with him. I've spent Christmas and New Year with him, and I'm actually coming back to the UK next week, having been out here nearly 2 months now. And it's just been such a wonderful couple of months, because all the things that 3 years ago, when I sat there with a blank sheet of paper and I was like, right, I've got the opportunity to now rewrite my life from scratch, according to what I want, what I enjoy, what enables me to show up best in the world, not just for myself, but for myself first, so that then I can show up best for others. How can I give the best of me to the world in a way that is nurturing and nourishing for myself, but also allows me to serve others in a way that is fulfilling to me and that helps them in some way, serves them in a positive way. And I really feel like I've hit so many of those markers now that I'm confident enough that I can now take this work out to others. So got a lot going on sort of business-wise, and a lot of irons in the fire, should we say, a lot of exciting plans for this year, and sort of like progressing throughout this year and really growing that into something new and exciting. So watch this space on those things, but just wanted to share the sort of personal experience that I've had, that when you commit to making a change in your life and you commit that you can, I genuinely believe we are conscious creators of our own reality. And I don't want to get woo-woo here, this isn't about getting woo-woo and spiritual stuff, but I do believe that we have the power to create the life that we want, and I've proved that to myself, that I've been able to, all my dreams have come true, basically. I'm living the laptop lifestyle. I'm my own boss. I get to choose when and where and how much I work. I've taken personal responsibility, radical personal responsibility for all aspects of my life, for my money, for my health, for my relationships, for my vocation in life, and I'm in control. I have freedom, I have flexibility, I have enough money to be able to do the things that I want to do. Of course, I'd always like more, don't we all want more, but more so that I can do more and give more and be more, not just for myself, but yeah, so just feeling really, really positive, sort of coming into 2022, we're at the start of January right now, we're coming towards the end of January actually, but yeah, really excited for the year ahead to see how I can just keep growing, keep progressing, keep levelling up, if you like, but also how I can now start to bring others along behind me as well, and share some of the knowledge, some of my experience and my tools, tips, books, resources, all those kind of things, with people who are interested in following a similar path. So yeah, watch this space. There'll be some announcements, hopefully, don't know when, I'm not in a hurry right now, but building up another Facebook group for people who want to go through a self-discovery process that I trained in last year, that I'm now facilitated for. I'm building up my coaching practice as well, gradually behind the scenes. I'm now actually coaching, I'm a marketing coach for the program where I've learned to become financially self-sufficient, so I'm now giving back in that community and working with them. And yeah, just love living between two countries at the moment, which is, you know, it's always been my dream to live in another country. So having spent 2 months out in the Netherlands and forced to go back to the UK due to Brexit, I can't stay out here for more than 3 months at a time, unfortunately. So but that gives me flexibility to spend time in the UK with friends and family there, and then come back out to see Marcel, spend time with my friends and friends over here as well from my online community. So that's my update, folks. It's yeah, it's exciting times, really exciting times, but I really want to start inspiring others that what we want in life, if we go after it, and if we develop the right mindset, build the right habits, get clear on what we want, get the right support around us with people who believe in us and that support us and help us move towards that, rather than the naysayers and the ones that try and hold you back in any way, then it's amazing what you can achieve. Whatever you set your mind and your heart on is truly possible. And that's a message I want to leave you with today, folks. So if you've made it this far through the video, really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. If you want to reach out, if you want to comment below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I don't do videos very often. I would like to get back into the habit of doing more of them, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do that just yet. But stay in touch, folks, and look after yourselves, stay safe, look after your loved ones, and I will see you again in another video. Bye for now.